Purity amidst madness. Epilogue. The office I sat in was stuffy, and aside from Olin Durai, writing down my words, only a young woman in a risque dress underneath a cloak was with us. Olin's eyes had only grown wider and wider as my tale had finally gotten to the final attack on Orban. It had only been 3 weeks since Ajora has risen from her grave. By the same token, it had only been 3 weeks since Ramza put her back there. After that, well, we were forced to climb back up the cliff. It took him nearly a day, but Mustadio figured out how to work one of the airships, and we escaped, finding a cave coming up from the bottom of a large chasm near Goog. I concluded, reaching over and taking a sip of the tea the other woman in the room had poured me. Though long cold, I downed it anyway. I can only assume that wherever we went, it was not actually hell. We met up with Rafa and the rest in Dortmund, and your father obviously wanted to see you before we left. Though it was my idea to leave you with an account of the truth. Olin looked stunned, despite the fact he'd seen his father just walk into the door of his estate with a bunch of hardened heretics less than 6 hours before. I slowly caught his eyes, giving him an even look. Olin, you must keep this a secret. With my account and the work you've done with Dalita, you're probably the only one who knows the full truth of the War of the Lions. I certainly don't care what Dalita has done, nor do I care about the involvement of the Church at this point. They will. I informed him bluntly. I shifted a bit in my seat, continuing, your father and every one of us are the most wanted people in Ivalice at the moment. We intend to go to Ordalia, in the east, where we can safely hide. Should any danger befall you, your father wouldn't hear of it until after your funeral. I'll keep that in mind, Olin promised, nodding. He rose and strode to the window, opening it. You know. It's funny. I've got to go to Alma's funeral shortly. But you said she was going to be watching it from afar. I suppose I should still go. The grave is empty and Alma's name is on it, but this may be my only chance to mourn Ramza. Ramza is dead, I nodded in confirmation. I assume you will all be gone by the time I return, Olin mused sadly, shaking his head. He glanced towards me with a small smile. So what will you be doing now, Melia Dul? Me? I'm getting married. I informed him simply, enjoying the way he sputtered in shock at the announcement. I rose and walked to the door, pausing briefly to glance back at him. It's not Ramza, of course. I mean, it's not like he stole some perfume from me the very first time we fought. And it would certainly be silly to think that the enchantment in the perfume was the one thing which saved his life after the bottle broke in Ultima's final explosion. Yes, that would be silly, Olin noted as he broke into laughter, glancing back out the window as I turned to leave. You understand, right? Ramza was the key to this. Without him, we're not worth the effort of pursuing. I said, not turning to face Olin. His laughter died out quickly, then. I understand, Melia Dul, Olin promised. His voice turned a little sad. Ramza died down there, along with all of the rest of you. I nodded once, then left. My gloomy mood didn't last long. Once I rejoined my companions, my good cheer returned with haste. We departed perhaps half an hour after Olin left to go to Alma's funeral. Our plan was to meet up with her shortly and then move on to Ordalia with all haste. Of course, I didn't care what Ramza thought about waiting. We were bloody well going to have a priest to marry us if I had to ordain Sid myself. I wanted to be married tonight.
tilde fin tilde.